Hi everyone, I received this projector digital alarm clock from the brand and I'm going to give you a review on it. What I do like about it right off the bat, it's very easy to use, and I do want to say they have a calendar. You can project the time, which is a really cool little feature on the clock. That is really cool. Little projection on. You can control by turning it on and off with a little dimmer on it, which is quite nice. You can focus it as well. And I'll show you how that works. It's easier to see at nighttime, and I'll show you that later on. That little function, which is quite neat actually. You can point to a ceiling or your wall. This little plastic they have on here kind of tells you how to adjust it, that little display, and what needs to be done. So that's kind of nice. They have a nice little operating right there for you when you pull out the bag. And little thing too, it has 2 alarms. You can set alarm 1 and alarm 2, and that was quite nice. You also, when you press the snooze button, there's a light on the bottom that lights up like a little night light. That's very cool. And I'll show you what that looks like when the light is off. And on the back, they have a USB and a USB-A and a USB-C port, so you can be charging your devices. Either you're charging your phone, or one of your watches, or your anything, earbuds you want to charge. I'll show you how this works, and we'll connect it up to get this done. So they give everything you need: the adapter, to a little power block, and with a USB cable to plug into the back of the unit to power it up. That is quite nice. They include that, and with the power block. So let's see how this works. Let's get it turned on, and let's see how plugging in your devices on the back that way you can free up some ports on by your desk. So we're just going to plug it in with the cord into the back, and automatically turns on. And we'll go through how to set the time and the date on this unit, and it's pretty simple to do. But here's the night light function, just to show that. You can see the light. You can press it a couple times, it will dim it and turn it off. So let's go through the back of it. On these 2 USB-A and USB-C ports, we're going to hook up 2 of these together to charge a device. I have a USB-A, so a USB-C cable, hooking it into the back, and I'm going to hook it into my AirPod device. There you go. Light comes on for charging. That works. We're going to leave it there connected. And now let's hook up a USB-A device to the back and show them both connected. And let's see how this works. And it says charging. So now I have both devices here connected up at the same time to my clock, and both are charging simultaneously. So you can hook this up together. And let's say you want to do your phone, you can do your phone too. We'll get a cable for that. And charging. That's using the USB-A port side. We're connected to my device, AirPod device 2, earbuds. So yeah, so everything is working together, so you could have everything connected to your clock to charge. So here, let's go through that. So there we go. So everything is set. Here's your date at the bottom, and so that is your home temperature and your home humidity that is picking up. If you want to change your date, just press the date button, and the first option is changing your year, where you're going to plus minus, and then press date again, and that will toggle to the month. Plus minus again to change that to whatever it is, and then date to change your date, so whatever date you want it to be. And press date when you're finished. That is it. Now it is all set and ready to go. So this by pressing your alarm button, the volume for that, and that will tell you how loud your alarm is going to be. Soft, loud. And done. That's it. You want to do your alarm. You have 2 functions, alarm 1 and alarm 2, and you press alarm here, there it lights up. Alarm 2 lights up. That's it. And you want to set the alarm, you just hold it down, and now you set your alarm. Again, the same functions, plus and minus button to turn it on from Monday through Sunday. Now I will show you how this little display works to display the little clock. They have a little projector here. You can turn that on and off, of course. By turning it on, you can dim it. So we'll go through that and get that shown, what it looks like. So just by pressing the power button in the back, you can turn off the projecting light, which is quite nice. And you can also dim it by pressing the dim. And it tilts very nicely. You can tilt forward, you can tilt back. And there it is on the wall. You can see how bright it is. It does show up quite nice. If you press the power button again, it will change the inverting type for you. If you need a focus, just turn the knob on the top of the projector, and you can focus it from in focus to out of focus. It's quite nice. Yeah, guys, if you're looking for an alarm clock, digital alarm clock with 2 alarm functions, and you can project the clock and charge your phone or your smartwatch or earbuds, whatever, I would say look no further. I think this is a great ad to have, and we're having this in our guest room. That'd be a great place for them. For our guests come over, they'll be able to hook up their devices. So yeah, definitely check them out.